Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody. Like yesterday, today also we received an email, very, very thought-provoking, induces us to go deeper on what all we have been facilitated. Such type of questions will well up in our heart only when His grace is there. Previously, He must have been watching us, Upadrashta. We were not showing any interest. Or, if at all we had showed any interest, it was on a superficial plane. But later on we find He slowly makes us to go deeper. So here is the question. After repeatedly going through the Prasad message and making efforts by Papa's blessings to see where we actually stand after so many days of chanting Ramnam, we are able to see that we are compassionate towards all, we have love towards everybody around us, though maybe a feeling of the mind. We help others unconditionally, taking everything and all happenings as Papa's prasad for our own good. In spite of all these, we are aware that really we have not prayed to indwelling Papa for revealing Himself in our hearts or making us aware that He is within us. We know that we never cried from the bottom of our hearts to Him while repeating His name for His divine vision, so that we can behold Him in all as all. Most of us have faced difficult situations, failures, disappointment, poverty, and all the adversity that a man faces in his entire life. But why Papa did not make us cry out to Him? For giving us the awareness that He is within us. From our childhood, we have been taught just to repeat Ramnam whenever we are in difficult positions, and successfully we are following. Now only Papa is giving us a little bit notion about the great void, giving space to others, me to we and we to Him, and slowly we are picking up as a child and started treading the path. We are students now, gradually. We don't know anything other than reading, chanting, and sometimes talking among ourselves about Papa. How to make Papa help to get the awareness. Once again, we will read it's a wonderful lesson. It makes us to go back to our own self. A genuine, exposure. after repeatedly going through the Prasad message was on the Papa's Samadhi day, and making efforts by Papa's blessings to see where we actually stand after so many decades of chanting. Now we can say we are able to see that we are compassionate towards all, we have love towards everybody around us, we help others unconditionally, taking everything and all happening as Papa's Prasad for our good. All these things are happening. In spite of all these, we are aware that really we have not prayed to indwelling Papa for revealing himself in our hearts or making us aware that he is within us. Outside, 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 outside. In spite of all these, we are aware that really we have not prayed to indwelling Papa for revealing himself in our hearts or making us aware that he is within us. We know that we never cried from the bottom of our hearts to him while repeating his name for his divine vision, so that we can behold him in all as all. Most of us have faced difficult situations, failures, disappointments, poverty, and all the adversities that a man faces in his entire life. But why Papa did not make us cry out to him for giving us the awareness that he is within us? From our childhood, we have been taught just to repeat Nam Nam whenever we are in difficult positions. And successfully we are following that hitherto. Not only Papa is giving us a little bit notion now only Papa is giving us a little bit about the great void, giving space to others, me to we, and then we to him, and slowly we are picking up. As a child, and just started treading the path Papa shows us for further journey. We need clear-cut guidance to progress from the starting point of chanting Ram Nam and step by step establishing fellowship with him, so that we are permanently connected to universal Papa. We are students now, gradually. We don't know anything other than reading, chanting, sometimes talking among ourselves about Papa. How to make Papa help to get the awareness. It is purely by his grace that these types of thoughts are welling up. What you have raised is a fundamental question. In the reply we sent, Virat Papa himself says that there cannot be a direct answer to this. He said, as your constant companion, he guides you and looks after you, just as a mother looks after the child. You feel his protection every moment of your life in a strange way. You can talk to him and look upon him as your mother, father, comrade, master. How this is possible is very difficult to describe. Ramdas wants to tell you how this is possible, but it is very hard. Untiringly and perseveringly, we have to be on the process. Process means we can try to become aware of his presence within as life force, and without him as his manifestation. Every now and then we have to remind. Breathing is going on. We hardly notice, we hardly recognize the most vital relevance of breathing in our life. So we can try that way, becoming aware of the breathing, becoming aware of the heartbeat, becoming aware of the blood circulation, becoming aware of the digestive process, and becoming aware of the power to see, power to hear, power to taste, power to touch. Like that in some. to try to become aware of his presence within as life force and without as his manifestation. The universal prayer of Papa will also guide us further. Right from the tiniest to the grossest, we must try to see the source, capital S. Every day, preferably in the morning before we start interacting with anybody, we try to plead, appeal and talk to him to make us aware of his presence within. During the pause moments in the waking state, the same exercise can be tried. When we steadfastly take up this, rest assured he will guide us further. Mysterious. Ultimately, a stage will definitely be reached when all thoughts, words and deeds are felt to be coming from him only. This process can be likened to getting a balance while trying to ride a cycle. Most of us probably can go back to our own days when we learned the cycling. Vividly remember, must have been 1953 or 54. We had developed this, intense desire to do cycling. Father was the estate manager, so there were cycles. So we took permission. We told brother or somebody to please help us. So we sat on the seat and then slowly, he was pushing. Then slowly the pedaling. Suddenly we fell. Guruis were there. Again we got into the cycle. Again tried. There were heaps of sacks, gunny bags packed with coffee. So in between two rows there will be some space, to people to go and take, So we took the cycle there so that we will not fall, either this way or that way. We tried. And finally we thought we were getting, In this yogic asana, there is an asana called Vrikshasana, On one leg you stand, the other leg you put on the other leg, and then stand without any support. Without any support is difficult. But we have seen people, so how? By practice. Half a dozen times we will fall. So like that, when we started doing it, and we thought we can hold. We came out open and again asked somebody to hold. When we were pedaling, suddenly he left the cycle, we fell down. This time the bruises were very, very severe. So we started crying and again he said, no, you again get into it. But with that pain, we again got into it and suddenly we felt that we are not falling. Again, next day. Then, no, without falling, we can try. Now, look back. Did anybody give us this? That's why we said. The process can be likened to getting a balance while trying to ride. After so many faults and failures, unknowingly we suddenly become aware of the balance. So we can surmise that the result, that is balancing, is achieved by our perseverance and the process and not from anything outside. Then the effort should be to get stabilized. So our banking upon the outside support, outside guidance, no. You apply the same balancing, to anything that you can do now. Anything. First we were taught the alphabets, A, B, C, D. Then the conjugation of words. Then after the conjugation of verb, were we able to master the language? No. We try to write, we try to talk, we fail, somebody corrects, we ourselves know that is wrong. And later on, proportionate to the intensity we have to refine the handling of the language, we find mysteriously, we get a grip on it. Anything. It applies to cooking, it applies to any activity. Ultimately, the guidance comes from within. So perseverance and untiring efforts. Never should we get dispirited, dejected. Even Lord Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita, in the concluding chapter, 18th chapter, he explains everything. And what did he say? Yethechati tathahu. I have told you whatever that is to be told. Now, develop. Of course, he said, Karishe vachanam tava. I will do whatever it is. But this is our Indian philosophy. It's not a dictum or a dogma thrust upon us. Because ultimately, it has to come from within. So we look back to everything that we can handle now. It is not because somebody has guided us initially, no doubt about it. As the person who was holding the cycle, the first guru in our cycling, If he kept on holding it, we would have never got the balance. Because it is not because of the balance we are sitting, but it is because he is holding, So the hand holding, it is necessary to some extent. But after that, if the stored up faculties have to come out, we have to draw it from inside. And this is what Papa did. Every act of his during the 1920 to 1928-30, if you closely observe, he was not bound by anything that is coming from outside. He was relying purely on God within, the Chaitanya within, faculty within. So he is giving us a clue why we have not been, in spite of decades of doing it, we have not really got the grip. Because we have been looking up to somebody, looking up to something that is not us. Whereas our master did not look up to anybody else, but he was relying on God within. So it is high time now for all of us to look within and start. And just because, somebody says no, we look back to our own life, then find that everything that we have been doing it is because of, though somebody gave us some guidance initially, we developed it. From the minutest thing, suppose we start observing it. We will find this. How we are guided from within. The biggest roadblock is the me and mine comes and, it keeps on telling us, I am doing it, I am doing it, I am doing it. So the way to become introvert, he says in this book, before drinking or eating anything, bless it and give thanks for it. Just imagine what must have taken place and all those who must have been involved in providing us the drink or food. The earth that grew it, the water and the sun without which it would not have survived, the farmer, the vendor, the cook, all have played their part. But we, in our mighty ego, think we have paid for it and it is our right only to have it. Always accept it as a gift from all concerned. Anything we go to the source of. Whenever the mind is free, whenever the mind is sattvic, whenever the mind is relatively of an inquiring mood, we try that. Now we have this book, for example. So many things are there. The language is there. The printing technology is there. And how many people were involved in this? Previously there was no DTP, no. So we have to type out the draft and give it to the press. And they have these letters. And they have to put, they will be having 5 or 6 for each letter. And manually they have to put there and set. And then take a printout and give to us for proofreading. There will be some mistakes again. They cannot change it until we go and do. We remember the old days when, for vision, when somebody comes from Kasaragod, they will sit here on us. And then we give the proofreading. Because he cannot disturb it. He has only 4 or 5. Other customer comes, he has to set. Other customer comes, he has to set. 4 or 5 at best he can set. And all his letters are fully involved. Now, unless and until we give that, so such a laborious job, Nowadays for DTP, okay. DTP is also another toughest job. Not merely the words. You have to set it. So many things have to follow to make this book in this fashion. So suppose we go back the people behind, the intelligence, and we may not become aware of them. But their labor of love is reaching us. Their labor of love is making us more and more prompting us to go within. Instrumental, They are instrumental in making us to become introvert. Just imagine. We don't know the others. Others means the person who has written, okay, that author is there. But behind that, suppose we are enjoying a song, lyrics must have been written by somebody. But for enabling us to get attracted, a music director will be there, accompaniment will be there, and they must have done lot of rehearsals. And after that, they have to go to the studio. And in the studio setting, it is terrible. Everybody will be sitting, and this man has to correctly direct them. Do. The violinist, the mridangist, the veena, and the vocal. We had witnessed it, so we can really. How many times, he has to retake. If he is not satisfied, if the music director is not satisfied, he will not allow. And when it comes in the form of a song in YouTube or in previously, we were getting it in the form of what do you call it? Cassette, not cassette. Something else was there. Record player, So till it reaches that stage, what an amount of labor of love put in forth by so many. So we have been asked as spiritual aspirants, in order to remove the roadblocks created by the me and mine, suppose we start bringing all these. That's why one of the he says here, the whole life is not enough. A lifetime is not sufficient to thank the Lord for all His goodness bestowed upon us. Yeshuda's song, what is that song? Nandi Julli Tirkuvani Jeevitham Pora. ദൈവസ്നേഹം വർണ്ണിച്ചിടാൻ വാക്കുകൾ പോരാ, നന്ദി ചൊല്ലി തീർക്കുവാനി ജീവിതം പോരാ. God's love, which cannot be described in words, and one lifetime is not enough to gratefully remember or give our gratitude. Anything and everything through many of His creation. These are some of the ways by which we can tone down the supremacy of me and mine, tame him, paving the way for the awareness of the fellowship of God within us. Until this is done, He will not reveal, that is definite. So along with whatever disciplines are not for discipline. That is why elaborately He says how to chant Ram Nam. Initially He will not say anything, just chant. Later on He will say mere chanting will not help. Chanting should go along with certain things, So similarly, because we can see that after the chanting is over, what is happening to me? If I am not striving to feel His presence while doing the chanting, where from the sound comes? Who is chanting now? Who is witnessing the chanting? Some ways by which His presence is felt. Not in clear-cut terms. It may be in a hazy way. Doesn't matter. But later on, slowly we try to realize, He is behind. Again, when we get into activities, we forget. Okay, doesn't matter. That way, in past moments, we try to stitch what is disconnected. Again we try. But this is very clear now. Papa has made it very, very clear to all of us that what is required is the awareness of the fellowship of Him with us. We have to somehow develop this fellowship by any means. So that clarity should be there. Ranganathanji in one of his commentaries used to say, we should have philosophies, ideologies. We may feel it is theoretical, it is, intellectual, but he says it will help us later. Don't belittle it, is important. It is needed. Otherwise, we may be doing activities at the activity level. Even to evaluate, we may not know. There should be evaluation. That also we may not know. But now Papa is now slowly holding our hand and taking us from stage to stage and making us aware that it's high time you feel His presence within. So all the discipline sadhana you have been so far doing must give its fruit. Not that it is in vain. It is because of those sadhana that we have now come to this stage of intensely feeling the need to experience His presence within. Just like, the devotee wrote in the email. We have been doing it, why did we not? We have read the In Quest of God many times. First chapter, first word. In the first para he says, we were full of tension, stress and this and that. Where is rest, where is peace? This was the heart's cry of Ramdas, and the cry was heard. Why, the devotee says, why we did not pray like that? Why Papa did not make us cry carry out to him for giving us the awareness that he is within us. So now that it is all because, he made us to chant. He made us to have faith in the Nama. He made us to have faith in Guru. He made us to have so many things, So all those things were, really they are giving us the fruit now. All those were practices, no doubt. But now a stage has come when we started feeling why it has not yielded, why it has not taken us, why it has not taken, what else I should do, what more refinement that is necessary. Previously I was satisfied with just that activity. Now we started thinking about it deeply. So at that time, Papa brings his suitable words, Yes. Through many of his talks and articles, have shared with us all these points. So whenever we feel we are in a blind road, we try to get something. And then we pursue. But inward journey is a must. Tomorrow we will read that portion from Bhagavad Gita, where when the Lord says, I have told you, whatever you feel like, you do it now. Why this was given, 18 chapters, mind you. And the 18th chapter is the biggest one. And before the fag end, he says, I have told you what is to be shared. Now it is left to you. Of course, Arjuna on his part, he was able to assimilate the whole thing, not hearing. And he says, Karishye Vatanam Tava. I will do what is to be done, what you have instructed. He was able to understand what is Siddha Prajna, so many things. There is an interesting portion. Tomorrow we will try to read that. So that, the freedom given to us, very important. Unless and until the teacher, suppose he keeps on giving, that is not the end, then there is no need for an examination. Everybody can move from class to class. But examination is necessary to check up whether what is there in the text, what has been taught to them, to the children, whether that has been assimilated, absorbed. And if it has become part of that boy or student, so that at the examination table, he brings out the answers in his own way, without the help of a teacher, without the help of a text. Assimilation. And he improves it. In good old days in Kerala, we have seen, the answer papers would be sent to teachers, especially experts, through post. So we had occasion when we were children to see the teachers doing the valuation. So out of curiosity, we used to ask them. He said, keep quiet. Again, we asked them after this, you are not supposed to go through that. They say, okay. Then we asked them. Then they said, tell us, yes. And each answer, suppose there are about 50 students, 50 answer papers have given, come to the evaluator, teacher. And then 50 answers will be different to the same question. And the teacher awards marks. Not the same. In computer language, Control C, Control V, no. Each one brings out the answer in his own way. The teacher evaluates and see how he has assimilated the thing. This aspect we have to now bring in. We keep on bringing the Mahatma's words. But what is happening to us, whether we have been able to imbibe, whether we have been able to assimilate, absorb, and integrate with our own life. And when we look back to our own life, we will find answers for it. It is not because of anything from outside. It is purely because of His grace coming out. We did not know that it was His grace. We were owning that capacity, that's all. Now we are trying to recognize the real owner, the real provider, the great provider who is sitting within. And the moment we get a glimpse of Him, then the fellowship can be developed. So let us all try our level best, All Mahatmas, all Shastras keep on assuring us, be optimistic. He will definitely hold your hand and take you. So we all do that intense prayer and carry on with our efforts to go within. Hari Om. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.